Okay, excuse me turning off the audio. Apparently that Vreeze guy actually has appeared in several other games. The first... The first is from a game called, Valdis Story, Abyssal City. And that was like the first appearance. Then Shovel Knight, a game called Dream King. Shineless, the Third Kingdom. Alright, let's go visit the Papals. Boo! That's a nice shovel blade. Yeah, they have this, but I'm not really having use for that. Well, of course I picked the red one because red's my favorite. Oh yeah, right, speaking of red, so Project Red, as I'm sure you guys all know. Oh, it's fun, isn't it? But they're really great to it. Raisins! I do say so. Well, I haven't seen a decent decayed airship since I saw mine. Oh, I can't start regular. It's Francis and Bazz, rather your queen. Propeller Knight now. That's a guy who knows how to do stand, but your one really blows me away. I love future YouTube. Yeah, I love it. We're buying her a hat! Ah, my precious hats! Mr. Hat! He's Team Fortress 2! Wait. Oi, that's precious hat! A lovely helmet you got there, so lovely! I inquire, sir. But quite a curious collection. Ah, yes, traveling the land, far-wise, searching. Collecting digital at all sides. Hats! Each one of them has a great being special power of a powerful indeed! And drinking, but I am not touch my helmet. Ah, yes, about that. Oh, the hippies! Yep, another boss. I don't know if he's a secret character, because a lot of the bonus characters are all, I mean, from the looks of it, guest characters from other games. I need to make a model of mine looks like a scout. Ah, I know how to control my hunger for hats to control your beautiful hat. It's a helmet. Righto, I do that. We're a good help for now. Alright, well, I'll go then. Oh, there it is! There it is! Alright. Ugh, I can't believe this! Trouble, old friend? Have you lost your way? Brought the best gear, the slickest armor, the strongest rope. Potter, what are you indeed? Those stuck-up order and no quarter clowns and no idea what they're missing. Hey, you look like a knight. Trouble Knight, and Josephus, not on a league with... So I heard if you beat a knight, you're gonna take their title, right? Please, don't do something you won't regret. I don't want to... The great Bazz Knight. I like the sound of that. I have no choice but to accept me now. Come on, let's do this so I can put you in the ring. Okay, if you don't, for those that don't get this reference, the Bazz was sort of like a joke character. Basically, he's based on a rejected Street Fighter character that had like Zubaz on him, and basically he became something of a joke. A YouTube channel called Super Best Friends Play, which sadly is no longer active. Basically adopted them as like their unofficial mascot as a joke. But yeah, as I said before, the Super Best Friends Play disbanded in 2018. Apparently, the guys just didn't like recording with each other anymore. And well, all of them like went their separate ways. Matt's kind of the most popular, Matt McMuscles. Pat, who is like one of the other hosts, runs his own channel called Pat Steers, which I never even heard of. And then there was Wooly, who was like the last proper member. And he has his own channel that's meant to be like a spiritual successor to Super Best Friends Play called Wooly Versus. Oh good, oh god, I almost had a heart attack. Apparently he hosted, they had a series called Friday Night Fisticuffs. Yes, and its abbreviation is FNF. Sadly, a certain other FNF stole its title. And since they're technically thieves, you know what I do to thieves, right? Oh yeah, right, they're probably made by humans. But yeah, Zubaz ended up being like a very something like a recurring character in the franchise and other games like Kaiju Combat, Dive Kick. No. No, my best move can phase you. Well fought. If you accept the deed like a true knight, you'll always have your dignity. Now you'll never lift me into gore. Never ever. I had to, okay? But as I said, Matt's also like kind of... yeah, I said before, I'm a huge fan of what happened, and then, oh yeah, right. Apparently, a post of mine actually went viral on an old Reddit post of mine went viral on one of their subreddit, on like the Super Best Friends Play subreddit, like, which caught me. So a couple of years ago, and I still pin it on my Reddit page. I was playing Final Fantasy 15 on Steam, and I noticed somebody made mods for the game. They never really made proper modding tools for the game. And as y'all know, Final Fantasy 15, its development was hell. But somebody actually made models based on the characters from Fire Emblem Three Houses, which was still So on the Fire Emblem subreddit, I posted, wait a second, this is a Garrick Mock Monastery. And this actually also kind of actually spoiled a lot of some of Final Fantasy 15 for me. Like, apparently, Igneous loses an eye. Yes, the boy that comes up with a new recipe. I love that guy. I'm probably like one of the few people that liked 15. I was really hyped for the game when I was coming out. Like, I was in New York City, and when the game was like starting to come out for a school trip. But I never finished it. Like, I'm going to see if it's... I want to see if those mods are still on there. Oh, good! They are! Unfortunately, my Reddit post, didn't seem to cause an increase in this thing. And I feel kind of bad about it. Then I got noticed by Final Fantasy, and then the Super Best Friends Play. Apparently, Wooly was a big fan of that, of 15, if I'm not mistaken. Exiting the forest is super simple. All you do is follow these patterns. Alright, one more level before I get to recording the other project. Also, I just learned that Paul Castro Jr., yes, the voice of Rindo, is the voice of Toad, apparently, if I'm correct. Like, he voiced some of the Toads in Mario Kart World. Okay, I am apologizing, but I actually like Mario Kart World. Okay, I didn't really pay much online. For all I know, the online isn't great. Honestly, if Nintendo just apparently fixed whatever was wrong with the online, and, you know, give us more content. Free DLC. Hoping they'll add like more DLC, like. Wii U? Yeah, I think I had a lot of fun doing the Bazz voice. I also like watching Biff Smiling Friends again. Peak comedy. I think it might be only good. I think it might be the only good show made by a YouTuber. I just wanted my cheese. Yes, to smoke weed and drink Diet Coke soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2. Another thing I talked about with my coworker, and I made a YouTube community post about this years ago. Okay, there's this one episode of Regular Show where basically there was like they were trying to get this pair of fuzzy dice for Pop, so it was like the park owner's son. And maybe TV Tropes talks about it too, but basically they were trying to get their hands on some fuzzy dice for Pops. And only to find out that the dice were like this ludicrously expensive for a ticket, and so they needed a. So they decide, however, when they try to get in there, a lady at the front told them that they can't go in without a child. So Rigby, so they dress Rigby up as a kid, which, I mean, it's a very funny bit, but, how did Pops get in if they couldn't get a kid, how did they get Pops in? I'm serious. Top 10 mysteries even the Illuminati can't solve. Alongside Is Among Us canon. Because it's one of the things. Shrek. Undertale. I feel like Duke Nukem 3D. Welcome, bitch. Wakey, wakey, bitch. Yeah, that's something that happened with my brother once. Okay, I don't know why I like telling my stories. Okay. Maybe it's a coping mechanism because of how fucking hard this game is. I want to distract myself. We are not there yet. Ah, fuck it, I'll just leave it behind. Okay, Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, I started cuddling with, oh no. Palutena is thick.
Okay, something I also learned recently about, like... So, obviously, the guys that made Koikatsu, made another game called, AI Shoujo, which is a spin-off, like, of another game called, Honey Select. Honey Select is basically just a more, realistic look of Koikatsu. And even then, like, it's sort of like... a realistic look of Koikatsu, and... Koikatsu, a realistic... But AI Shoujo is a more, is a survival game, and people notice that the survival mechanics are actually quite good. So good that they actually keep, like, the girl character that the game wants you to do. Like, lock her up so they can focus on the survival stuff. Yeah, I made a version of Jaga for it. I'm not gonna show you it because if you know me... You know that Jaga is not that canon that... Okay, so I think I've made this before about Jaga. So she's a succubus. She's meant to be the sexiest thing possible to try and attract men, because as they all know, that's what succubus is. They fuck people, and which kills them, and it kills them. And since Jaga basically made to be the sexiest, often presents herself. Her default form is basically like a very busty form. Yeah, I'm gonna put a timestamp to just explain the Jaga lore. So that's a Jaga bustier. She's basically what the sexiest person is to somebody. Jaga looks like as a very scantily clad girl with a... Yeah, Jaga doesn't wear many clothes that much. Like, in fact, the clothes you see a lot in like videos and random videos and shit posted there is the least revealing outfit she has. Her boob, her breasts, her titties, they're a lot bigger. She tones them down using magic to try and not get my channel demonetized. Leave me alone. Show yourself, Plague Knight! Your trickery will not stop me! Trickery? The fruits of my research are no mere trick. Boom! Then let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise I will be enlightened! Well, that's enough East research for one day. Oh, I mean, enough. Oh, wait. One more thing. This is the Hall of Champions, a living monument to the great land. A mission for please. Wonderful and vast. It's haunted. There are ghosts around my place. Follow here. Let's do. Alright, let's get to it. I don't know why I like to say that. I mean, again, like... So now... Oh, God! PayPal! So, this was actually another Kickstarter goal. Like, if you paid a certain amount of money, your face would be in the game. And this is how. If anyone here is... If any of these people here are watching this, would you let me know who you are? Because I think this guy is a Space Hamster. If you don't know, he was like an editor. The ghost will never find my really insane researcher here. Yeah, can someone... My girlfriend. Because I do know another... I just wanted my cheese. Alright, let's see, who's the helmet guy? I don't know what his deal is. And yep, there it is, there it is. Who's the purple girl, hair anime girl? She had VTuber before VTubers were a thing. Yep, there's Aaron from Game Grumps. Apparently, there's a funny story about that. Apparently, Aaron forgot to submit his photo for when he needed to have that. But I'm guessing they knew who it was, since apparently he did a lot of cross promos with them. So they let him on. So they just let him like, just use a grump face. Also, I think I said before, I'm a big fan of Ninja Sex Party. Everybody, shut up! I have an erection. It only happens 87 times a day. Which is painless perfection. This is more important than what you have to say. I flake it like I got to reflect on my awesomeness. Think I reflect. Please hold your applause. But Mrs. Donovan! Son of a... I just wanted my cheese. Alright, we got guy with glasses, red glasses, like looking like Team Fortress Classic Engineer. Yeah, that's it. Based. Jaga is asleep. Alright, so more sec. Have a cool fucking training montage. Got bandana. God damn, this has been a pain in the ass to animate. To like recreate. A furry? Oh, we got a dragon up here. Who is that? Billy Mays? Good and whiskey and hits it harder than scotch. A change of European history. I just wanna dance. This guy plays football. But I once rolled a whole Super Bowl by myself. This guy is a weightlifter, but I am in with the continental chef. This man is a scientist, but I already cured all diseases last week. Yeah, thanks to that mythical beast. Oh yeah, I'm a dragon slayer girl. Hero, you speak so much for yourself from Ghost Minutes. Donald Pounded. Again, that's rest for paying. Rest of the events before you know the details. Oh boy. We all heard been there, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna go get the stuff. This actually should have been a two-parter, really. Oh well. Yeah, I'm still kind of worried about, can't have a well, that many ups right here. Let me see, holy fuck, it's an hour! Yeah, this is definitely gonna be two parts. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Stop, say ya.